Yay, it's recording. Okay, guys, I am Carrie, and I am very excited because today we're going to hear from 4 of the Team Hawaii Diamonds, and just going to learn a little bit about them, and maybe you can relate to their stories and get excited. Okay, so first up, we have Cam. Hello.
Hi.
Hey, you're the first square on my screen, so that's how you got it.
I was gonna unmute myself and say I'll go, but you're like, oh, that's okay, I'll pick you guys. I was like, okay, awesome.
Well, you got picked anyways. It worked. Okay, so tell us, your name, where you're from, and how you found It Works.
Okay, so I'm Cam, and I'm from Maui, originally from Lahaina, but moved to the central side now, and I found It Works through Natasha Kauhane. She's our triple diamond leader, and she's actually kind of family. She is married to my boyfriend's cousin, so that's how I knew her. Yeah.
Okay, but didn't you tell Tasha no?
I did. So Tasha was super excited, and she was like ignorance on fire, which of course she had like so much people she was talking to. And so she actually it was Kwaika who actually called me and said, hey, there's this amazing opportunity going on right now, just hear us out, come over to the house, talk to Tasha, hear us out. And I'm like, okay, and me being one of those get skeptical type of people saying, no, I know what this is. It's a pyramid scheme. It doesn't work. This and this and that, whatever. Everything that all the skeptical people say. And I don't have time. I'm too busy. Right? So I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm just going to go. I sit down. I talk to Tasha. And at that time, there was a $1,000 Ruby bonus. So she said, hey, this is what's going on. And she basically laid out the Ruby chart in front of me, said, if you can do this, this, and this, you can get a $1,000 Ruby bonus and make a $500 average commission check. So I'm like, okay, like that's cool. All right, fine, whatever, I'll do it, Just pretty much, I didn't really say no, but Tasha knew in my face that it's hard for me to hide things, that she was like, ugh, Cam doesn't want to do it. So I told Tasha, I sat there, I listened to her, I looked at her with like that, okay, whatever, face. And then she's like, okay, well, let me know if you want to do it or whatever. And I'm like, okay, how about you send me the link and I'll go sign up when I get home. And Tasha didn't send it to me. She didn't send it right away because I think, she already knew that I was like not really into it. So I texted Tasha that same night after I got home, because I'm like, I'm just going to do it already. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to hit Ruby and then I'll be done with it. I'm just going to, so you guys don't bother me about this anymore. I'm too busy. So Tasha texts me I text Tasha. I'm like, Tasha, can you send me the link? She sends me the link. I sign up that night. And then it kind of just, from there, it just kind of took off. You want me to keep going? Or?
Yeah, okay, so you didn't want to join, but then you did join. You said it took off, so what changed your mind?
So what had happened was because Tasha was so like on fire, she was enrolling all these people like crazy. You had interviewed her on a phone call. Before, we used to do this on the phone. It's so crazy how it's changed in the last 2 years. Like, before, we'd be all on the phone like this, like listening to each other.
We still can do that.
We can still do that, but I think this is funner to see everybody's faces, So I'm like, cool, Zoom, like that's cool. I like it. So I was on the phone and I was listening to you interview her. And, she just let us know, like, I'm going to be on this call, like jump on or whatever. And it was, the beginning of the month call. Like, we used to have those every time. It's like on the second or like the first week. Anyways, she was on there. And you were asking her about like, how are you doing what you're doing? And, just the basic questions, like, tell us about you and what it is that you're doing. And she basically said that she's just like, I'm just doing it. Like, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, like the typical working your business. I'm asking people, whatever. But in the middle of all of that, she had mentioned like, I have to run my barbershop. I have to take care of my brothers and sisters, drop them off to school, do this, do that. I have my 2 kids. Like, she just was like naming all these things that she was doing. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, that is crazy. Like, Tasha's way busier than me. Like, I'm complaining over here like I'm busy. Like, this girl is busy. Like, I only have my family and my 2 jobs, you know? Like, I mean, that's still busy, but she was busier. So to me, I felt like if Tasha can do this, then I can do this. I don't have an excuse because she's busier than I am, you know? Somebody's always busier than you think that you are or whatever. You think you're busy, somebody's always busier. But yeah, from there, it kind of like just changed my whole mindset about it. And then I kind of just stopped. I put my big girl panties on and I just went with it.
You really went with it. Tell them what you did in your first 2 months.
So in my first month, I went Ruby. I promoted like, I think on the last day of the month. And then the second month I went Diamond. It wasn't a fast start for me though. Like I literally promoted to Ruby, like maybe like the momentum started happening in the last 2 weeks of the month. So I started on like March 2nd, and then not until like maybe halfway through the month is when all my enrollment started coming in. I did a wrap party like the day before the end of the month, like, and then I got a bunch of loyal customers from there. So that really helped. And then, yeah. And then the girls who I had, like my team, like they were on fire too. I mean, I cannot discredit that because if it wasn't for them and all their hard work, I wouldn't have gotten to that goal. You know, it wasn't just me. It was everybody.
So you've obviously promoted past Emerald, and we have a lot of people trying for that Emerald bonus. What can you tell them that will help them accomplish it? Like, give them some tips.
So, okay, well, the biggest and hugest tip that I can give right now is just to take action. Because a lot of us say that we're going to do this and say that we're going to do that, whatever. But you have to realize that it's not going to happen unless you just do. And you guys hear that all the time. So taking action is going to be your hugest thing, and being coachable. So when you have your upline there telling you like, just do it like this, or send this message. Like, I'm telling you, this is what's working right now. Just try it, you know? And so just try it. And don't feel like, oh, I've sent it to 10 people, it doesn't work. No, you got to send it to like a lot more people than that. And don't be afraid to do it. If I had mentioned to one of my girls, you know, because I'm a drinker, for those of you who don't know me, but I am a drinker. And I remember before at one point, like there would be nights where I would just sit with a glass of wine and I would like drink my wine to wind down, and I would message people because I was scared to message people. But the wine would actually kind of be like, don't worry, it's okay. You can do it, you know? And I'd be like, okay, I'm just going to keep going. But as I got more comfortable and not as scared, then I didn't have to like do that all the time. But it like, you know, if whatever will help you cope with pushing through that in the beginning, to just message people. Because I know that a lot of people get stumped. Like they're like, I don't want to message them. Just do it. Who cares? The worst case scenario, they're going to say no. That's it. But yeah, sorry, those are my biggest.
Best tip ever. Drink wine. Okay.
Yeah, drink wine. That'll help. Yeah.
Okay, so you said, actually that probably helped a lot of people, but you said take action. So what are 3 things that are like action?
Okay, so 3 things that I absolutely feel like you need to be doing every day is guarantee messaging people, guarantee growing your network, because you cannot be talking to the same 50 people every day. Like you have to be talking to 50 new people every day minimum, you know? And I want to say follow up is a huge thing. I know posting is just as important, but like I want to say, if you can at least knock out those 3, like if they were like at the top of your list, you could probably, you know, be successful with just that. But of course, do it all. Just do it all. But those 3, follow up, message, and grow your network for sure.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right, Kayla, can you unmute yourself? Oh, wait, never mind. I can do it. Kayla, you're up.
Yay!
Okay.
I can tell everybody about you.
All right. So, my name is Kayla Green, and I live in Danville, Kentucky. And I'm a double diamond. Yes, it's exciting. So my story is kind of like I was the skeptic too. Jared and I, after we had Jalen our financial situation was just, it just completely turned around. We were never really hard on money, but I was hospitalized when I was pregnant with Jalen, and things got really bad. So medical bills hit, and the job that I had at the time did not offer maternity leave. I didn't have health insurance at my job, so we could use Jared's, but still we had thousands and thousands of dollars in medical bills. We had to use credit cards to pay electric bill, things like that. So we got in a bunch of credit card debt, and then we borrowed like $1,200 from friends to get by, because we weren't getting paid while I was on maternity leave, or I wasn't. So we were just relying on Jared's income with all this extra expense. So my health starts going downhill after I have Jalen, and while having bad health and sucking financially, I'm posting stuff for sale on a local yard sale site. Like, we were selling like furniture and our clothes and everything just to have extra cash to get groceries, formula, everything. And I sell some of Jalen's toys, and I meet up with this girl in the parking lot of Walmart one day, and I give her the toys, and she gives me the money, and she gives me a Blitz card. And I was like, what the frig is this? I'm like, this chick thinks I'm fat. That's the first thing that you think. And I took that card, I threw it in the back of my car, and I didn't pay any attention to it, for the longest time. And then things really got bad with my health. Financially, we got worse off. And who did I think of for help? The Blitz card in the back of my car. So I got in touch with this girl, and she helped me get started on ThermoFit. I lost 5 pounds in 1 week, so I was like, I'm doing this. And we maxed out a credit card so I could join. It works. And let's see, it was a year and 2 months later, I was able to quit my job. And everything, we're paying off debt, and it's amazing. Our life has completely turned back around, and we're working on better things for our family. And yeah, that's my story.
Okay, so a lot of people are pushing for Emerald, so I want to hear what are some of your tips to help them go Emerald. But you know what? Kayla was never actually an Emerald. Like, I think I was on the phone with her or something, because I was looking at it with her, and it said Ruby, and then it refreshed and it said Diamond. So you didn't even get an Emerald certificate, did you?
I didn't. I don't have one. I have my executive and everything, but I don't have Emerald. But it was crazy. That's how fast that I was growing. I'm telling you, Instagram is where it's at. I got a little afraid of Instagram, but once I seen other girls using it, I just went all out. And I remember it was one day when I was working my job, and we had closed our business because we had like a snowstorm, and I didn't get paid for that. I didn't get paid for being home, and I couldn't work, and it wasn't my fault. So I was like, what if I could, do It Works full time? So that day I sat down and I started posting pictures of me with a wrap on and drinking my greens and stuff like that. And it was just blowing up. And just from there is when, everything just went. That's when I skipped Emerald and went to Diamond. It was crazy. But Instagram, and then blitz everybody, every single person that you come in contact with, because if she didn't blitz me that day in the Walmart parking lot, then I probably would have never, found out about this crazy rap business. So, and don't judge people, because I was broke and poor, but she knew I needed it, so she gave me that blitz card. Okay, there. Now I'm done. I think.
Okay, thanks, Kayla. No, okay, you know what? I want to do something different. Looking back, what is one thing that you wish you would have known when you first started?
One thing I wish I would have known. That's a hard one. Let me think. I don't know. There's so many. Okay. One thing I wish I had known was that the business isn't only about, because this is what I did. I just joined and I started signing customers. I was like, loyal, because I had the card bonus. I got up to that. And then one day Carrie calls me and she's like, dude, what are you doing? Like, you have more potential here, you know? So try to learn everything about the business. Charting and getting your team, that's where it's at.
That's true. I remember that phone call too. I was pacing on my on my sidewalk talking to you, and I was thinking, oh, Kayla's life just changed.
Yes, it did. That phone call, yep.
Changed her life because she was signing up loyal customers and distributors like crazy, but she wasn't charting.
I didn't know how. I couldn't like see beyond like, you know, I couldn't see beyond the small picture. I was just like, oh, sign people. And I didn't know. And I also didn't really believe in myself. I didn't think, you know, that I could do more than just that. So yeah, just get all the resources you can.
Yeah, and anytime you sign up a loyal customer, sign up a distributor, talk to your enroller and ask them what you should do because you can move people within their first 24 hours, so there might be a better place for them. So, okay. Thank you, Kayla.
Thanks.
All right, Tasha, you're up.
Hi.
Oh, there you are.
So
how many coffee Anzas did you take?
None. I don't. My heart's pumping. Okay, hi guys. I'm nervous. Okay, so my name is Tasha, and I am a triple diamond. With our team. That makes sense. I'm from Maui, and let me just put it this way: that I built my entire business 99.999% on social media. People scare me. I don't like talking to people. And yeah. So, and another thing is I went triple diamond, guys, okay? Not using a single product. So if I was successful, that's like the big excuse that I get for people. It's like, oh, I can't use a product because this. Oh, yes, you can. We just have excuses, but yes, you can. So anyways, I started May 2015. I promoted to Ruby within my first 2 months. My enroller is Kimberly Huapili. And she kind of like, oh guys, she like messaged me this like 3-page novel of nonsense. Like I wish I could go back and find it. And like, it was like so long about how amazing I would be and all this stuff. And you know, all this stuff. I didn't even read it. I read probably two sentences and I went to the bottom and I was like, yep, sign me up. What is your link? Like, I just want to join you. So I joined her. We met the next day. I really didn't believe in the business or the products. And, but I went Ruby in 2 months and then I got $1,000 bonus, same as Cam. There was $1,000 bonus at that time. And then I didn't do anything. Okay. So I promoted July, I think, 2015. I didn't do anything all the way up until Carrie came January 2016. She asked us what we wanted to be with the company, you know, all that good stuff. She flew down from Oahu. And February 2016, I was like, I'm going to work this business. And mind you, over that, 9 months, my husband thought it works was a joke. Ridiculous. Every negative word in the book wasn't supportive of me. So February came and Carrie was like, tell your boyfriend to not talk negative about it. That month I went from a ruby to a double diamond. Kwaiko went from a distributor to a diamond. Guys, that's 28 days. I had my sister in February, 1 week she went emerald, guys. 1 week. I had a girl go ruby in 4 days. Like, and I know all of you guys are going for emeralds right now, and it's not impossible. 14 people on your guys' team. Teach them exactly what we do. I mean, like, really, 14 people isn't that much. So I went double diamond that month. The next month, Kwaiko went double. It's March. April, I went triple. And 11 months into the business, I went triple diamond. That month, March, April, May, no, just kidding. February, March, April, we got $117,000 in bonuses alone. And that's my story. And I'm still here today as a triple cash. I'm going to be somewhere, but just not right now. It's not my time right now, but I will be somewhere soon. That's my story. Ended up questions.
I don't know.
That really is my story, guys. And you know what? February right now that we're in that same month. Like this month is these next couple of months are like the busiest season months in the entire year. Like tax returns are here. You know, everybody has a goal of to lose weight. Everybody has a goal to make money. Like if you guys are like you guys don't even know what you guys have. Like, oh my gosh. Okay, you can ask me questions before I keep talking. Go ahead.
How many cups of coffee have you had today?
4. I doubled up on both of them. 2 this morning and 2 about like 12 o'clock because I was getting tired. Now my stomach is sore. But today.
So your sister promoted the Emerald in a week. How?
I did.
I know you did.
So
Okay,
we'll talk about
you
it.
promoted your sister in a week. How?
So you know what? Something kind of just clicked. February, the second week of February, I was like, I'm gonna go for this Emerald bonus. Okay, mind you guys, I had about 14 people on my team, and probably one of them worked. Only Cheyenne. Hi, Shy, where are you? She's still here with me. And it was just me and her. And I was like, we gotta make something happen. Like, there's no reason why I'm still here with the business. And I kind of like, I just put my head down and I ran. And I let go of fear. I let go of what people thought about me. I let go of, picking and choosing of who I wanted to talk to. I literally promoted that month, like with pneumonia, probably almost dying, lack of sleep, no sleep. I sacrificed everything. My relationship, my time with my kids, eating, partying, Valentine's Day, Kweka's birthday. Like, I sacrificed everything within that month. My paycheck went from a $500 paycheck to a $5,000 plus paycheck, guys. And it's about sacrifices. And you know what I did? Okay, I gotta share this. So I told Kweka, I was like, I want to go for this. So are you gonna help me or not? And he signed, I think it was 8 or 9 distributors in one day. Like, I am not even kidding. You guys need to understand how much your other half, men are just really good at talking to people. Like, he got Cam in like a heartbeat, and it took me like 50,000 years to get her, And so try ask your other half to get on board with you guys. And, I feel like people listen to men more than they listen to women. I don't know. I think that. Like, dude, Kweka signed up so much distributors. He didn't do anything but just sign up distributors, and it was crazy. And mind you, the same people I spoke to as well. But I literally just worked like if my life depended on it.
So if you are trying to promote to Emerald right now, what are 2 things that you absolutely would do?
Message. Okay, I want to combine something. So message, it should be number 1, like 500 messages a day. Like, that's how much people I talked to when I went from a ruby to a double diamond. Like, okay, maybe a little bit less, but around that. And then don't sleep. And then go to Costco, buy all like microwavable food, and that's all you're eating. Like, sorry. So I was like, I'm hungry. Okay, Pizza Hut, please just deliver some pizza. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, I sit here at this desk 24/7. And so message and don't sleep, like sacrifices, guys. Going out to dinner, doing things that is not going to help you guys promote, like, don't do it. Family dinners, bye, we can do it next month. Date nights, bye, we can do that next month. No need Valentine's Day. Birthday parties on weekends, like, just sacrifice it for 1 month. You guys, we have 3 weeks left. You guys can do it.
It's totally worth it for just 3 more weeks. I went to Costco yesterday and got a bunch of chicken nuggets and stuff. Not even kidding. Yeah.
I get those peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I'm like, oh, go get them out of the freezer. Like, you're
That's
good.
my favorite food.
So it's a bunch of sacrifices. But if I had to pick 2 things, like, really, honestly, it would be messaging people and going live. 2.
Good. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Tasha. Hoku. Can you talk now?
Okay, I'm good.
Okay, tell us about you.
Okay, so I'm Hoku. I am a diamond leader for our team. I started It Works back in February of 2015. And that is when I met Carrie. Okay. So to start my journey, I'm going to let you guys know that follow up is the key. Because before I met up with Carrie, I did try a wrap. I tried a wrap, and back then is when they did the whole measuring tape and the permanent marker on your belly. And the girl that I went and saw, she wrapped me, gave me a catalog, and boom, that was it. Like, she didn't follow up with me. I didn't know what I was really doing. She just told me drink a lot of water. And then I was like over it because she didn't follow up with me. And then it was like whoop out of my mind, like, okay, whatever. And then about a year later is when I kept seeing Carrie post about this crazy rap thing. And it took me about a month before I kept pushing it off for some reason. I don't know. It took me about a month before I sat down. I met up with Carrie at a park with our kids. And I really didn't know what I wanted to do. And I think she didn't know what I wanted to do either. Like, was I going to just be a customer or was I going to join the business?
No,
But
I just showed up at this park. I didn't know what this girl wanted. But I'm not going to turn someone down if they want to talk to me.
so my thing was, I was a stay-at-home mom at the time. My husband was working and I was gaining a lot of weight. And then I was like, oh my God, I'm not feeling good about myself. I said, okay, I think I need to try this wrap thing. And I was like, okay, let's go meet up with Carrie. So I did. And then when she told me that there was a $500 Ruby bonus and what I needed to do to get it, I told myself, shit, pardon my French, but if this wrap works, like, hello, we're in Hawaii. Like, there's a lot of people that need to lose weight and be healthy. Like, we eat Hawaiian food all the time, which is like super bad for you. But I was like, oh my God, I have so much family and friends that I can wrap and I can make money. So I told Carrie, okay, she gave me everything. I went home. I called my husband, waited for him to get home. And I told him, I need $200 and something. And he thought I was crazy. He was like, what are you talking about? Okay, it's $99 to start, but it makes sense. They have this mini booster kit that you have all these different products inside for a discounted price, and you can only get it when you sign up. So I want product. And he told me yes. He said, okay. So I signed up right away, and then I called Carrie. Now, it's funny because Carrie will tell you guys all this, that she was standing in the parking lot picking up her kids from school, and I called her to tell her that I signed up, and she was like, yes, with her hands up in the air yelling at the school. Okay, so I started February 5th, and I went Ruby in my first 22 days with It Works. How I did that, I just went to work. Like, Carrie just told me what I needed to do. And with Tasha, same way, I literally did not sleep. And it's funny because I was literally, from the time I woke up to the time I tried to go to bed, checking my e-suite, like every 5 minutes to see if somebody signed up, if volume came in. I don't know what I was doing, but I just knew that I needed to be on there. And then so I just kept messaging people. I talked to anybody and everybody that I knew that could use extra income. I called all my family and I was like, you know what? I just joined this business. I need your help. I need 4 customers to try this crazy wrap thing. And they were like, well, what is it? So all the people I talked to back then did not know what this was at all. So they jumped on. And I got my 4 loyals. And then I signed up 2 distributors. And my husband was actually my last frontline leg that I signed up. And the reason for that is, like, I thought about it and said, dang it, I'm going to work this business. More people are going to come in. 2 paychecks are better than 1. So even if I'm working it, I'm going to put people under my husband. And then I went to Maui for a wrap party. And I went Ruby in my first 22 days. the month, so that was February. I'm not sure if it was March or April, I went emerald. And then not up until February of 2017 did I go diamond. So it did take me time to get from emerald to diamond. Now, emerald to diamond should have been an easy jump, but I built super fast, super duper fast, and there was a lot of mistakes made, a lot of lessons learned, that if you think about it, it was like horsey backing someone. I tried to carry every single person, okay, like doing everything for them, getting all the people in and everything like that. And I thought about it, and if you think about it, if you try to horsey back more than one person, like really, or even maybe two, maybe you can horsey back two people, okay, I'll give you that much. But if you try to horsey back more than that, you're going to fall. And that is exactly what happened in my business. I tried to horsey back every single person, and I couldn't do it. So it is a great lesson learned, but I'm still here, and it's amazing. And one of the biggest stories that It Works has for me, and I tell everybody this, and you know what? October of 2016, Mark, if you guys are new, Mark and It Works Global gave away $1 million. 100 distributors were given $10,000 each. It was a one-time payment. It wasn't like the bonuses that they split up. It was boom, a one-time payment. So the ending of September, there were 5 days left in the month, and you could get as many entries as you could. And how to get an entry, you need to sign up one distributor and one loyal customer that gave you one entry. Not until the very last day did I get my entry, but I knew I was going to get my entry in. Okay, I got my entry in, and I just felt it. I dreamt it. I felt it. I just knew that that $10,000 was mine. And yes, in October when they did the drawing, I was blessed with $10,000. They called my name. It was crazy. 7 o'clock in the morning. I was bawling, crying my eyes out. My kids were in my video. My video is still out there. I don't know, maybe like 30 something thousand views still, and still floating around, guys. So you don't have to be a top income earner to be blessed with this business. It does take work, and it takes consistency, and just showing up and being there, because that's what it did for me. I'm just a normal local girl that grew up from the housings in the ghettos, and not living that that silver platter type of lifestyle. I went through a lot of struggles growing up, raising my siblings, but this company and this business had done so much for me. I did doubt myself. I had doubted this business, but guys, right now, like, I just got I just hit my 3rd year anniversary with It Works, and I will never, ever doubt It Works ever again. Like, I am a total lifer with It Works, and things get rough, guys, but you know what? Those are the times that are going to make you guys stronger in this business. So keep pushing, and I will see every one of you at Emerald and at the top.
Okay, so you promoted to Emerald within the time frame to get the $5,000 bonus. If it was right now, you did it in your first 2 months. So, because you signed up in February, you were in Emerald by the end of April. So, can you give some, like, let me pick a random 3 non-negotiable things that you think everybody needs to do if they want to hit Emerald in that time frame?
Oh man. Non-negotiable things. You guys need to be consistent. That means posting. That means talking to your leaders, talking to your enroller, staying connected, getting on these Zooms, showing up to meetings, filling yourself up every single day with It Works. You need to literally eat, sleep, poop, breathe It Works. Whatever it takes, you need to do it. Tasha and like all these other leaders on here said messaging. Get over your fear, guys, because it is holding you back. But who cares? Really, like, they're gonna only tell you no. That's the worst thing that could happen, is a no. You know, I had people, you know, at events, you know, tell me, are you stereotyping me? You know, like, I'm like, oh no, of course not. This is for any type of lifestyle, you know. But you know what? It's okay, because all those no's are going to turn into that yes. And you never know, if you pass somebody and not pass them your Blitz card or talk to them, you know what? Somebody else is. And then when you see that person, you'll be like, oh my God, that could have been my person, you know? And because we're in Hawaii, guys, you guys know, like, everybody knows everybody. You know, we're an island, a group of islands that everybody knows. So, yeah, there is no excuses. If you guys want Emerald, you guys need to go. You guys need to run, put everything and anything aside. You know, I know everybody has families. Everybody, you know, has different perspectives of sacrifice. But what you do now and today is going to determine what your future is going to look like, what your team is going to look like, because they're watching you. Every single new person that comes in is depending on you, and they are watching you. Do not depend on your team. Do it for yourself, because nobody is going to work that promotion as hard as you. So if you want it, you got to do it. And yep, that's it.
Was that 3?
I think so. I think I went more than 3, but hey.
Okay, thank you, Oku. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Kayla. Thank you, Tasha. Thank you, Cam. Hey, can everybody, like, come off of your, okay, show your video. I mean, show you. There's someone coming. There's someone else coming. Someone else. Someone else. Someone else. Look at it. It's so cool. They're just all popping in. Okay, popping in. There's another one. Anyone else? Yeah, they're popping through. It's fun. Okay, so I'm going to take a quick picture. So everybody smile and look happy. Ready?
Wait, count to 3. Jeez Louise.
1. Can I get my face ready? Gosh. 1, 2. There's more popping in. Wait. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Tasha, wait. Hold on. Tasha, what the heck?
What?
I don't know if you can see her or not, but she's over there like 1, 2, 3. Okay. It's beautiful, guys. Beautiful.
Nice to see everybody's face. Thanks a lot, guys. I like to see your guys' faces.
Yeah, I know. You all got faces. Oh, wait. Okay. I'm going to stop the recording. Bye, everybody. Everybody wave.